everybody! Yay! Hey,
Yay! Hi, how are you?
Zoe, before we get into your thrifted looks and everything, could you share about who you are and why you started, or like how you started Fashion with Zoe?
When I started, it was during the pandemic, so I kind of sat at home, didn't know what to do actually. So I was like, okay, what can I do? I started like growing into fashion, I'd say like my last year of university. So like I was just sitting at home thinking, what can I do with my Instagram page? Like it's so like, like dull. There's nothing to do with my time. And then I kind of thought of like, I love going thrifting and like my outfit pieces. Every time I went outside, people would ask me where I got it from. So that's how like Fashion with Zoe kind of came together. Just like pieces of advice, also like where I get some of my pieces as well. That's just a little bit about how that came together.
Zoe, could you also tell us kind of like why you got into fashion?
When I think about it and I talk about it like with my friends, and I'm like, I don't know how I got here. It's like it started off so like I guess it starts off like so dull, and it's just like you just start to pick up your style.
Right.
Once I started to pick up that style, I think everybody has their own style as well. And then like I just started like in my Instagram feeds like all fashion now. So like I think that helps too. So start looking at things, gives me ideas, and then I kind of fell into that whole fashion industry. But again, like as you said, university too, right? So like all those fashion shows. Also, like working with designers was kind of cool to see how they come up with like really cool designs.
Do you think that like social media has made an influence on you in terms of fashion and like how your love for it grew?
Everybody knows this. I think fashion is so huge now. Like everybody is into it, especially like so many influencers out there as well. But yeah, that definitely social media would have done a huge part. I'd say like social media is especially like so huge on, I guess, like fashion as well. Like everything, like I find now when I'm on Instagram or when I'm on social media, there's so much fashion going on. Like, I think everybody loves it. Everybody's getting into it as well. So yeah, I definitely think that it does a huge part on me as well. I think that's maybe how I grew as well. I started seeing all these influencers post all these outfits. I'm like, wow, what? I want to dress like that. And then I kind of like grew on my own style. So this one I thrifted at Valley Village, and Valley Village on Dundas Street is my favorite location. I think most of my outfits are from there. I think I paid like $10 for it. It's actually from Old Navy. So this piece was from Talise. So it's another thrift store, and it's also on Dundas. So Dundas has a lot of good thrift stores. So what I did there, this one was actually inspired by like I saw an influencer. So what they did is wear a turtleneck under and the sweater over top. And that's how I put that look together. This one's actually from the Facebook market. So I was talking about that. So that jacket is a Zara jacket, and I paid $20 for it. Yep. $20.
Wow. I was gonna ask about if your fashion influences your friends or like your boyfriend.
For sure, I definitely think that I do influence people in that sense. So, like I knew, like my personal page, especially like people keep asking me where I get certain pieces. So like letting them know where I get those pieces, and then kind of seeing them actually come out with that piece, like wearing it, and then them posting it. I think like that's cool because they kind of ask me first where I got it from, and then they wear it. I know some of my friends always go, "Why do you always look good? Like we're just going to the mall or we're just going on a walk," and it's like. I don't know, like, I'm not trying. I don't try when I wear some of my outfits. I just put it on. Like, right now, I just put on a jacket over a sweater. I'm not actually trying, right? But then, like, when I go out, my friends always go, like, why do you always look good now? I have to look good. So it's nice when they say stuff like that and they come out and they're also dressed pretty nice. So it's, like, kind of, like, my influence going on them.
Yeah, thank you, Zoe. Thank you for everyone who's tuned in. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.